Hello everyone, Drake Robinson here. I know what you're all saying. Drake, where have you been? No, I have not gone defunct. I have not quit. I can't quit. um it's been a lot going on. I could do a whole story time about it, but I'll save that for a different day. But as for right now, I want to talk about the presidential debate that happened 2 nights ago, and how it's very much in line with how this modern Western society is all about, and why, honestly, this country would deserve a president, or a garbage president like either Joe Biden or Donald Trump. Both are two terrible individuals. Um, But yeah, the debate last night really proved a lot to me. I watched the whole thing. It really proved just how much like I said, this country deserves. Has for generations been leading up to this moment when you think about it. All presidents have been flawed, but when you look at it, you go on the line. There's something that just we haven't seen anything like this, obviously, and you know, as the decades and the generations have gone on, you've seen a very slow decline in our in the discourse as far as the political presidencies go. Whether it was Richard Nixon and his stuff, or Bill Clinton and his stuff getting on things, but we to Obama, all that stuff. But now that we've gotten to this modern generation, and the best we can do in this modern generation is two bumbling senile Joe Biden who look like who 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 honestly is like if you blew on him, he turned into a bag of bones. You have blowhard our convicted felon Donald Trump on the stage, just telling a bunch of falsehoods, and it's just like, wow, I can't. Wow, as a person who was embarrassingly a part of this very unfortunate generation, this is the best we could do. Joe Biden and Donald Trump. But like I said, it fits in perfectly with this modern Western civilization and what has been led up to, um, what this civilization has been leading up to. Like, it's been leading up to candidates like these two. It's been leading up to Joe Biden, who if anybody in his inner circle cares about him at least a little bit, would not have let him on that stage. Because the guy, he's senile. He's old. He belongs in a nursing home. Does not belong at a presidential debate stage. Donald Trump cheated on his wife with a porn star while she was pregnant. That is not like that is as blue pillar as you could get right there. And like, and nah, it's just like, now I didn't mind Trump in office at first because of the low grocery prices we were paying, but like, Donald Trump is not a good guy. He's not. He's farthest thing from it, actually. Nor is he strong, nor is he competent, nor is he any of those things. Same with Joe Biden. So, but it makes sense in this modern society where people get their news from TikTok and Instagram and stuff like that. Uh, that the younger generation, this modern younger generation, doesn't care about their futures. They don't care about becoming doctors anymore. They don't care about becoming doing anything meaningful anymore with their education and their like work is not, doesn't mean anything to this modern generation of youths. They could care less. If they're not TikTok famous, they don't care all about, about anything else but the fame and notoriety that comes from social media. Some adults are like that too, which is where the youth get it from, but mainly it's the youth on their own. And that's what this Western civilization is all about, though. That it has led up to that too, to where if you have a regular 9 to 5, you you kind of look down upon about that. As far as you're looked down upon as like a commoner, which you are, but there's nothing wrong with being a commoner. I wear that title with the badge of honor. But like bringing in more jobs and what and all that stuff. Yeah, it sounds good, but it's not like anyone's gonna be there to take those jobs. I mean, because like I said, this modern use, because more jobs is what they were discussing in the debate, and like it's just like, well, yeah, well, that's great and all, but like it's not like you realize unemployment is up. Like it's only been increasing more and more over not even just the generation, but not even just the years, but the generate, or really this whole modern generation. It's been going. It's been a slippery slope, but it's been going up for the most part, and that's because, like I said, this modern youth don't care at all about. Sorry, I thought I heard something. Like I said, this modern youth don't care about work. As long as they're not, they're out committing crimes or wanting to get famous on TikTok or YouTube or something like that, then they could care less about the shit. I'm just being frank. But yeah, it's just like you don't see the type of things to do. I envy people who live in other countries because like the West here, like you do not want to be a part of, like at all. Like I I would advise a lot of, because I know I have some overseas listeners, keep the Western civilization way of thinking out of wherever you are. If you're overseas and not in this shithole of a country. Sorry, I normally don't curse. I apologize for that, but like you get my point though. Like if that election debate, I'm sorry, I keep saying election, but if that debate wasn't proof enough that this modern Western society is full of degeneracy. I mean, degeneracy is literally what what was written all over modern political discourse. What modern just everything as far as America goes. Like look at what's her name, JoJo Siwa. She's a thing for some reason. The girl from who was wearing hair bows and promoting herself to children is now like some $2 Walmart Miley Cyrus ripoff. And who else? Bad Baby, who is a mother now, from what I understand, which is just yeah. So yeah, this modern Western civilization is literally the very bottom of the barrel of what you ever want to be. I think America is too free. If you want my honest opinion, I think we have is a little too lax. I think America is a little too lax, a little too lenient, a little too just on certain things. Um, but I pray I never run for president one day. But yeah. So overall, I just wanted to say in making this video that if that presidential debate last night wasn't an example of just the pure degeneracy of what this modern society has led up to over decades and generations now, and millennia even, then I don't know what to tell you. You're just willingly blind if you don't see it, and or are you drunken too much of the blue pillar Kool Aid? One of the two. Um, and that if you're in a foreign country, keep, which is 10 times, which I'm sure any foreign country has 10 times better laws, 10 times better just everything this Western hellhole of called America does, then I highly advise you keep it that way and don't let any of this Western culture flood and pollute the air in your, fine, in your fine countries. All right, I'm out.